the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ, or Iglesianicristo.
Welcome to INCRadio Oregon, where our brethren from different parts of Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming greet you. Come get to know all of our brethren from the Ecclesiastical District of Oregon and explore our activities, experiences, and sceneries. This is Oregon.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon here from Vancouver, Washington, District of Oregon. And good morning, Philippines, and good afternoon or good evening for those who are in the rest of the world today, listening to us on INCRadio Oregon. I am your sister, Flo Guillermo. I'm from the local congregation of Vancouver here in the, like I said, in the District of Oregon. So some people might get a little bit confused with hearing Vancouver locale. But yes, we are still part of the District of Oregon. And our topic discussion today is what's in a friendship. So we'll talk about friendship and pretty excited to chat about this. But before we continue, let us first greet our brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister. Hello, Paul. Good morning. Our brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, our CFO coordinator, SEPSI, CEO, and president. Thank you so much, Paul. Big thank you to everything that you do for us, your love, your guidance, for our INCRadio programs, as well as for all the brethren around the world. So, Sister Jillian, what's for our live chat today?
All right, thank you, Sister Flo. And so for our live chat, make sure to keep that busy. Please greet us, your family, your friends in the live chat, and let us know where you're from, which local congregation or group worship service. And if you are from another district, please let us know that as well. So for our live chat question of the day, we have, what qualities do you look for in a friend? Choose 3 of these qualities and put them down in our live chats. And make sure to remember our hashtag challenge, where you put the hashtag symbol and your local congregation or group worship service so that we can find out who the most active local congregation and group worship service is. So before I pass it back along to Sister Flo, I'd like to send some personal greetings. I am from the local congregation of Portland, and I would like to send my greetings to our resident minister, Brother Jake Cruz, as well as to his family, and to my family as well, my mom, Sister Annalisa Pimentel, and my dad, Brother June Pimentel, from the group worship service of Roseburg, and to all our viewers, to everyone who is watching today. Now, I'll pass it back along to you, Flo.
Yes, and of course, I have my greetings as well. I'd like to also greet our resident minister, Brother Rod Reyes, and his family, as well as Brother Albert McClintock and his family. Actually, Brother Albert is also our assistant resident minister of Vancouver. And also, I'd like to just send out some birthday greetings and anniversary greetings to the brethren in our local congregation of Vancouver. So let's go ahead and read them. Brother JJ Morales, happy birthday to you, March 11. Brother Nescenciano David, March 15. Brother Stephen Nash, March 18. Brother Michael Ledesma, March 19. As well, and then going over to our anniversary celebration, greetings and happy anniversary to the following brethren. Brother Doug and Sister Marites Robinson, March 9. They've been married for 37 years. Brother Romel and sister Ophelia Indionco, March 15, 26 years. And brother Felix and sister Euphrancina Pagirigan, March 22, 48 years. So happy celebration to both birthdays and anniversaries. And of course, we have a panel of guests from different satellite studios joining us today as well. And I will call on them and before we start our topic. So I just want to call, let's go all the way over to New Jersey. Let's call on our Atelia.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kathleen Farad all the way here in New Jersey. That's on the East Coast of the United States. Good morning, Philippines. I just realized it's Sunday morning, so happy Sunday there, and happy Saturday to everyone who's tuned in. Happy to be here, Manang.
Oh,
This question, what's in a friendship? Oh, reminds me of food. What are the ingredients?
I'm so happy to have you, Atelia. You're always there for me. So let's go over to Brother Justin. Brother Justin, all the way from Texas.
Thank you so much, Sister Flo. Hello, everyone. I am Brother Justin Talioga tuning in here from the capital of Texas, Austin, Texas. Thank you so much, Sister Flo, for having me here.
All right. I'm glad to have you here, as well as Sister May from Texas as well.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, at magandang gabi to all the viewers and listeners out there joining you from the land of sugar. No, I'm joking. Sugarland here also in Texas. Thank you for having me today.
Of course, of course. And so today we have an wonderful array of friends here joining us here on INC Radio Oregon. And before we go on with that, I just want to just greet our sister Geraldine Doe coming in from Athens, Greece, District of Mediterranean. Thank you, Ate. And we have Sister Rachel Samia all the way from Great Falls, and Sister Christine Joyce Dasala from Wales, United Kingdom. Wow, awesome. And to all our brethren joining us there on our live chat. And in a moment, we'll go ahead and continue to read some of our live chat messages here. But let's start with our topic discussion today. So, what's in a friendship? Today, we'll be talking about what is in a friendship, and we all need friends for all sorts of reasons. It could be because we are going through a life event, we need advice, or just want to hang out. So, as we discussed last week, friendships are a means of building a strong, supportive system, right? And so, I'm going to go around our panelists today, and I want to find out from each of you, what does a friendship mean to you? So, let's go over to Sister Jillian first.
Friendships can be a lot of things, Kaflo. And for me personally, I think friendships are those people that you have in your life that you can rely on, that you can ask for advice, and as well as you give back that kindness and you encourage them. It's a relationship between two people where you're filled with a lot of happiness and just being able to confide in another person and have that good times when you're with them. I think that's what describes a friendship for me.
That's nice. All right. Let's go find out for Brother Justin, the only guy on our panel today. Brother Justin,
You don't,
what's
you don't have to mention that, Sister Flo. But
well, we
yes,
wanted it to be special.
okay. I feel better now. I feel better now. But when it comes to friendship, this is a phrase that I always like to use when it comes to friendship. They help you become the better version of you. That's someone who always supports you, and of course, someone who you want to witness some of your biggest milestones, and of course, um, that's another discussion. Someone who you want to uh, be there for you, and and much like and much like what you said, someone who you always want to talk to, someone who you always want to hang out with, and sometimes that one friend isn't always someone who always has um, the more similar traits that you have. Maybe both of you are day and night, or maybe you're the same person.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can, friends can be opposites too as well, right? In a friendship. So how
I'm
about
opposite. A good example of opposites are myself and Sister Mayfan.
ah, nice. Okay, we're gonna find out about that one too. So what's the opposite for you, Sister Mayfan, for with you and Brother Justin?
I'm gonna agree with that because he's very talkative in a good way, and
Yeah.
I'm the silent one. Like, every time there's a conversation, it's like he has a lot of thoughts to say, and I'm just like, mm-hmm, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we are very night and day, but here we are, we're friends. So friendship to me is somebody who I can rely on, which he really showed me that I can ever since I got here and when I moved here from the Philippines. He has
Nice.
become a great friend. He helped me grow. And he
Nice.
also introduced me to a couple of people. So maybe the people who can help, who I can rely on, who can help me grow, who can be there when I need them. Because for sure, I'm gonna be there for them if they need me. So
Yeah.
somebody who's a good influence to me, most likely.
Okay.
Those are the kind of
Good
friends.
influencers. All right. Let's go to Atalea. I've known her since 2015.
Wow, yeah, that's almost 10 years. So,
Almost.
before I give my answer, which there isn't really much stuff to say, I think everyone said it. I wanted to say before I forget, advance happy birthday to Brother Ronnie Bayuga there in
Oh,
Cleveland.
yeah.
It's already tomorrow in the Philippines, but
Tomorrow.
also I was prompted because I saw a birthday greeting for Sister Jillian. Is it your birthday?
Yeah, I was just going to
It is
say.
upcoming. It is on March 20th. But thank
Oh,
you.
okay. So in between, so it's upcoming. Well, advance happy birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
So for everything that everyone said, plus friendship to me basically is a great support system. They're not only your cheerleaders, but they also give you the real talk. You know,
Yeah.
they talk to you in a way that comes from love, even if it's criticism or a correction of something that you might have done wrong. And it's like a what do you say, friends who become family. You know, they're just there in every part of your life, whether you have an argument or not. You know, you're going to talk to them tomorrow. You know, so I guess that's a lot of ingredients in our
Yeah.
friendship recipe.
That's
I
no,
don't know
that's
in this
I
college.
like that. I like that because then when you know someone that has these qualities or these traits, I go, oh, I know I can go to Atilea and ask for an advice for something. Like I always go to her for INCRadio stuff, and she's always the ever reliable person to give me the right answers
I hope
and
so.
things like
That's
that. Yes,
embarrassing
you.
when it's not Manong.
No, it is so far so good, and you have friends that you need to go to, and for certain things that maybe you need a Kadiwa perspective. So I'll go to Sister Jillian or to our other Kadiwa brethren here and ask them what's their take. So yeah, you need a lot of those ingredients. Okay, so I'm gonna ask. So some of us have friends who are in different states or different countries. How do you nurture those long distance friendship? I want to go to Atilea for that. Yeah.
That was a surprise. Sorry. How do you nurture your long distance relation friendships? I don't want to say it's like dating, Manang, but it kind of is. You know, it's hard. I don't know if it's harder or easier to give them attention because they live far away. There might be some time zone differences, so you might not be able to do phone calls or video calls as much. So I guess it's a lot of text, depending on how
Yeah.
close we're. So it's just making sure that you give like any other friendship that you would have, whether it's in person, someone you see, maybe your office mate is a really good friend, but giving your relationship the attention that it needs. Checking in with your, I hate to use the word checking in because it has a negative connotation, but saying hello and saying how are you, just paying attention to them as you normally would with someone
Hmm.
you would see in person. um, you know, especially if you live with your family, if you see your parents, you should also say hello to your friend. If you're everyday friends, not all friendships are everyday friendships. So, you know, this can get to be very, very long. Manang. Some people are not everyday friends. They don't like it.
Hmm. Yes. No, that's true though. I mean, friends come in sometimes different seasons sometimes, right? Like some friends are some friends could, you know, be there for a certain time and then you don't hear from them for a long time, right? And then they pop in somewhere down the line and say, "Ooh, that's uh that's kind of nice to hear back from them." Um,
But
let's
Manang,
see.
not to say that they only pop in when they need something,
They
right?
need something.
Sometimes you have those friends, they're not everyday friends, but they'll send you like memes,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's
I
me.
think
That's me right there.
it's not
That's definitely
a low.
you. That's definitely you.
That's that's that's
That like
definitely
in the middle of the
my
day,
love
you'd send
language
like
to all my
random
friends.
things.
But you two, are you two long distance friends?
Well,
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 kind of.
for me and Sister Mayfan, kind of like I mean, the difference is 3 hours, but I'm not just like that with Sister Mayfan. I'm like that with my entire circle of friends.
Circle of friends.
And in fact, I'm sure they're watching right now, and they know exactly what I mean. Because every now and then, right, I would see like a funny joke, a funny skit on social media, and I'm just like, that sounds like you. That sounds like you. That sounds like you. This is you. This is both of us.
Sometimes I actually tag people in the comment section for those on social media, or I'll repost and tag them. That's my way of saying hi. So, Sister Jillian looks disturbed. I'm sorry.
I
Um,
do this plenty. Plenty.
okay,
You
good.
can chime in, Sister Jillian. How about you? You have long distance friendships? Do you have
I
long
do, I
distance?
do.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of them from past CFO activities and also CADU
Hmm.
activities. So there's been quite a few friends, and just like I think Kat mentioned earlier, like you don't know if it's easy or hard to have these long distance friendships because since they're not around you every single day, you seem like you might have a higher priority for them. But then also the fact that they're so far away, sometimes you might forget to check in on them. So it's a weird balance to have, but just like you guys were mentioning, like sending the things that remind you of them, like the memes. That's a good way to get started. And hey, like I was thinking about you, and like I want to catch up with you.
Yeah. So, like, when you haven't talked to them for a while, like, do you just pop into their social media and just say, "Hey, how are you? What's going on?"
Oh,
What's
that's
that like?
definitely me.
Definitely. Especially if you see
definitely.
them posting things or if they're active on social media, then like that's a reminder of hey, like I should reach out to you right now so that we can catch up about everything that's been going on.
Yeah, speaking of long distance friends that we see, I'm seeing some of them on our live chat. Let me just shout them out. Sister Sally Samorton, our ever avid supporter on live chats all over INC radio programs. She comes from Baba Nuang, Isabella West. So thank you, Ate, for joining us. I see Brother Elsam or Brother EJ Bella Cruz joining us. He's from Great Lakes. District of Great Lakes. I see Sister Jem Brooks, who used to be with us here in Oregon. Greetings from Humble, or it's supposed to be silent H, but I don't know how to do silent H. So Humble, District of
Humble,
Texas. Humble.
humble.
So thanks for joining us. And of course, Sister Lucy Ancheta, one of our friends as well, all the way from the local congregation of Charlotte, North Carolina, District of Virginia. And also, I don't want to miss this one. Happy advance birthday to Sister Eileen Cadosale. She is the wife of our district minister, Brother Moises Cadosale. Yay! Happy birthday! So happy birthday to everyone. Thank you, Kuya. Yay! All right, that was a treat. All right, thank you so much. And then, of course, we're just gonna go and shout out to the different local congregations here in our district as well. Greetings to all the brethren coming in from Hillsboro. I would love to call out your names, so we'll go out. We'll do this. We're gonna be on forever to this local congregation of Beaverton. My heart is always with you, and I was from there as well. Of course, our local congregation of Vancouver. To those who are in Great Falls, Montana, in Billings, um, Billings, Montana, I believe. I forget my states. And then, of course, our brethren out there in Redding, California as well. And those are brethren in Boise, Idaho, Fruitland group worship service in Idaho as well. Did I miss anyone? I hope not. Okay, let's continue with our discussion. I don't know. I feel like our time just going. So, how do you build long lasting connections? What is the most extended friendship you have? So, I mean, like friends that is like years, you can count years. So, let me just start off. So, I can let you folks think. So, I have a friendship that is about 42 years old. And she is, we started as just friends. I met her. I was a binhi going on to Kadiwa. And I didn't think that she was going to be my longtime friend. She is my sister in law, Sister Blessing from Olympia, locale there in the Washington State District. And we've been friends since then. We never really start off like really, we were just friends, hanging out at Kadiwa and Binhi activities. And then later on down the road, we ended up being sisters-in-law. And then from then on, we continued our friendship. And we've been friends like that for a long time. So that's an example, or that is real, um, kind of a friendship. And so let's go ask Sister Jillian, what's your long time friendship?
So now that I'm almost 21, I would say my longest friendship is now nearing 21 years. So we were friends ever since basically we were babies. And so we basically grew up together. We were during the beginning parts of our life, since we did live in the same town, our friendship was there was times when we didn't really talk, but we knew we were still friends. But then there was times when we did talk all the time, and we were definitely best friends then. And so it was one of my friendships. Her name is Camille. That we grew up together. We had in high school. We even took all of the same classes together, so we would see each other almost every single day. And we are also now continuing our college journey together. And so I would say that's my longest friendship. Nearing the same amount of years of my life. So
Nice. It's good to have like real childhood friends that you've had for a long time and actually grew up and you have these commonalities together all the way growing up, and you still continue to have that friendship. Okay. Um, I wanted to also greet our brethren over there in Oregon City. They're out there, Oregon City, and as well as a local congregation of Portland. I would love to see all of you there. And Roseburg, Albany, Albany, Roseburg, Eugene Group Worship Service. So good to see you all there. Thank you so much. I wanted to also read Brother EJ Cruz from Great Lakes. He said, communication, honesty, and establishing good boundaries. That's that's a good mix of having a great friendship. Um, let's see. I saw something. Okay, I wanted to also read Sister Rachel Cruz. I have a group chat with my closest friends since elementary and high school. And despite living in different time zones, we set time to do regular video calls and catch up. I think that's so awesome. That's so special. Thanks, Sister Rachel. Um, and I met her when I joined the local congregation of Beaverton. We've been friends since then, so about 10 years. And then Sister Christine Caritativo said 17 years long running friendship. So it's good to always have long friendships. It means a lot to each of us. So I'm gonna go. We're kind of closing in on our show today. So I wanted
Mona,
to ask.
can I ask
Yeah.
Brother Justin to talk about his 22-year long friendship? He put it
Okay.
in live chat.
Oh, okay.
since he's
22
the
years.
only guy here.
Yeah.
I think it's different for guys, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think sisters have more friends. I don't know why. Maybe we're more social, but I'm interested. 22 years, brother Justin. You gonna shout him out or
Well,
shout her out?
yes, well, great. Now I can't speak. Oh, okay. So I feel like I always tell this story on any topic when it comes to friendship. But yes, 22 years and still ongoing. It's brother Vince Fortes, who's currently over in San Ramon, California. And then here's how I remember it was that long. So it's because I still have this picture of us from way back in the day. It was snowing in Dallas, and then I see myself wearing uh, this dinosaur sweatshirt um in that picture. And I remember getting that when I was in kindergarten. So I'm like, okay, do the math. Okay, yeah, it's been 22 years. It's so the way it started, of course. I hope I can tell the story in like 1 minute. So the way it worked was that his family used to be in Austin for a little bit, and then I just see him being dropped off at my doorstep for a few hours. And when you're a kid, and of course for 5-year-old boys, you don't really question that. You just go with it. And then and at that time we were just having fun, playing video games, um, uh, watching cartoons and all those things. And then even as we are still seeing each other at these district events and family reunions, we're not only did we have a lot in common, but we're just seeing how well um, uh, we bond together. And then we're close enough to the point where I was his best man at his wedding.
Nice. Okay, well then that becomes 22 years plus best friend. So and best man that is. So that's awesome. Okay. Um let's see. Our Kuya text reminds us to keep smiling and keep shining. I just want to read something, Brother Justin. Sister Flora Pease Chapman, shout outs to the Medford group worship service. She said, hello, Paul, Brother Justin. I'm friends with your mom from Clark View locale back in the Philippines. Look at that
That's where she's
reaction.
from. That's where she's
Yes.
from. Who is that
Okay.
again? Oh,
Sister
never mind. I see
Flora
it. I see it.
Pease Chapman. I'll send that info to you. All right. And okay, well, really quick, say one thing that you want to help someone who is struggling with making new friends. Let's go with Sister Jillian.
I would suggest to just go out there, past your comfort zone, and if you are shy, don't be shy for that few seconds, and just go up to someone and say hi. I want to be friends.
Awesome. Sister Atilea.
Don't be afraid of rejection. God
Oh,
always puts the right people in your life.
I love that. Kuya Justin.
Always stay in touch with your friends. Always check in on them, whether it be just a
Nice.
simple hi or a long conversation. Just check in on them. It really means
Yeah.
a lot.
Atime.
Don't force relationships because
Oh,
the best
nice.
friendships always forms if both of you are like in it.
Oh, I love that. And for me, take care of your friends. Take care of them and make them feel important as being your friends, and you will make long lasting friendships. All right. Thank you to our guest panelists here being with us here on INC Radio. I love you all because we are friends here. We found each other on INC Radio and we make INC Radio family awesome. So, anyone who wants to join INC Radio, you'll make a lot of friends as well. All right. So, our final acknowledgments, and let's say thank you and special thank you to Brother Moises Kadosali, our district supervising minister, and his wife, Sister Eileen, Brother Noel Caritativo, our assistant district minister, and his wife, Sister Nora Caritativo, our CFO overseer, Brother Rod Reyes, Brother Paulo Acuesta, our district multimedia advisor, all our ministers listening to us, their families, and all the families here in the District of Oregon. Brother Arnel Solano, our station manager, Brother Manny Andaya, executive producer, our technical team in the background here giving us a friendship um, tips. Keep smiling, keep shining. Thank you so much, Kuyas. And of course, our behind the scenes, Brother Jess and our sister Christine. And of course, all of you, the brethren and viewers here on INC Radio Oregon. Of course, continue to support us on YouTube channel, INC Radio DZ and 954. Coming up next is INC Radio Los Angeles County, California. And of course, come back to us, INC Radio Oregon, next week, 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. All right, have a great weekend. Enjoy the sun today. All right, bye-bye, everyone. Thank you, Kuya Tex.
We see clearly now why there